gozando. Vas moviendo la cintura, me sube la temperatura. Yo te regalo mi universo, ya no lo pienses más. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Déjame decirte, mami, una cosita. Yo te doy lo que tú necesitas. Solo quiero que tú seas mía. Quiero hacértelo. La luna yo te bajaré. Mi corazón te lo daré. Conmigo vas a enloquecer. Yo quiero estar contigo. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Oye, él no te quiere, no sabe cuidarte. Oye, yo tengo un mundo para darte. Yo solo quiero cuidarte. Oye, mueve la cintura. Oye, que seas mía toda la vida. Solo eso quiero.
Hey Speedy, welcome to the show for everyone. This is SPEEDy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Makodi will bring you sports moments of your life, and I am Benny Kuji. There is serious battle at the Old Trafford right now. Chelsea is taking on Manchester United, and that game is hot. It's hot. Just keep your dial locked on Asking Radio. I'll be giving you updates of all the matches that is actually going on right now. And before any other thing, I'll also be updating you about the Manchester United. But the Manchester United Chelsea game is actually what we will be discussing today as the game progresses. But before we go into that, let's bring you up to speed with the latest sport news around you and around the world. Chelsea is currently taking on Manchester United at Old Trafford, and the match is currently going on. And Manchester United is defeating Chelsea 2-1. There's 2-0 right now, and there is nothing. Chelsea are playing all they could play, but there is nothing that is coming up right now. But the news right now, Ezekiel Nathaniel ended up Nigeria's 20. Ezekiel Nathaniel ends Nigeria 38 years wait for a place on the podium finish in Nigeria's World Athletics Championship after winning Heat 2 and qualifying for the fastest time in the World Athletics Championship. And right now, after running the heat, Nathaniel was to be given the bronze medal, but eventually it didn't work out well as the American sprinter was disqualified. And as he was disqualified, Nathaniel was thinking of getting the gold medal, but eventually he didn't get the gold medal. And so Nathaniel was going back to the fourth position. While in other news, Nigeria's women under 18 handball team defeated Kenya 37-35, wrapping up their group stage campaign at the ongoing Africa's Women Youth Handball Championship in Oran, Algeria. And the match played on Friday, Nigeria led 18-14 at halftime, displaying early dominance and composure before Kenya mounted the spirited second half fight back. In spite of the pressure, Nigeria held firm in the closing minutes to secure a narrow victory, finishing their group stage run on a positive Note, Nigeria will now face host nation Algeria in the 5th place playoff today. And back to Nigeria's Ezekiel Nathaniel, who narrowly missed out on a historic medal in the men's 400 hurdles at the World Athletics Championship on Friday after a dramatic sequence of events involving Nigerian sprinter Rai Benjamin. Benjamin initially crossed the finish line first in a time of 46.54 seconds, edging past Brazil's Alison dos Santos, who clocked 46.84 seconds, while Qatar Abderrahman Samba finished third with 47.05 seconds. Nathaniel, running in his first global final, delivered his remarkable performance of 47.11 seconds, which set a Nigerian national record. Initially, it appears to earn him a place on the podium after Benjamin was disqualified for a lane infringement. The 21-year-old Nigerian was briefly elevated to bronze medal position, sparking celebration among athletics fans in Nigeria who believe history has been made with the country's first ever medal in the men's 400-meter hurdles. However, in a dramatic twist, the disqualification against Benjamin was overturned following an appeal by Team USA. The reinstatement restored Benjamin as the gold medalist, pushing Nathaniel back to 4th place. That is the news about Benjamin. And back to our topic of discussion. Chelsea is currently taking on Manchester United at the Old Trafford. Both teams go into the match almost in panic mode as Ruben Amorim's press conference sparked mixed reaction as he firmly stood by his 3-4-3 system despite United's worst start in 33 years. While he acknowledged naive defending, he pointed to improve metrics and stressed the need for greater intensity. Harry Maguire added support to the interview, saying the formation wasn't the issue and that good players adapt. Ruben Amorim says not even the Pope could persuade him to change his controversial formation. Chelsea, on the other hand, are reeling from 3-1 Champions League loss to Bayern Munich, reflecting a mix of frustration and cautious optimism. The defeat exposed defensive naivety and injury-thin depth, with fans slamming lazy snails like Tosin and Chalobah while questioning the lack of a seasoned centre-back after a £2 billion spend. Yet, the Enzo Caicedo Palmer midfield trio earns praise as world-class, and some fans urged calm, noting it is just one away loss against a UEFA Champions League giant, with Maresca and Palmer seen positive in the squad spirit. Now, with Manchester United currently beating Chelsea 2-0, is Amorim's defiant commitment to his 3-4-3 system giving him the edge over Chelsea, who, like Manchester United, have defensive problems of their own? And can Chelsea pull an impressive comeback against United? This is what we'll be discussing right now. It's halftime. United taking on Chelsea. United 2 goals up against Chelsea at the Old Trafford, the Theatre of Dreams. The sweet thing about this match is that Manchester United have a red card. Chelsea also have a red card. Both teams are one man down, so no complaints. And I'm asking, will Chelsea eventually come back from this game. And if you're watching it, you can also call us and tell you your take on this match. And if you're not watching, you can also tell us your take on this match. The line to call is 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again, 0903 648 5868. You can also be a part of the show when you call our studio, when you comment on our Facebook handle. Our Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makodi, and I'll be here to pick your calls, to read your comments here live. Hello.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling us from? Hello? Oh, we lost that one. We lost it. You can call back. The line is maybe it's just network issue. You can call us back. Now, it's this first half just ended. We are thinking about coming to the second half. Manchester United against Chelsea. I'll be giving you the live scores. I'll also be giving you live scores of all other matches that currently going on. Right now, Manchester United taking on Chelsea 2-0. Manchester United defeating Chelsea. Both sides have red cards. And what's interesting about this is that during the interview, that is the press conference, a lot of reporters were trying to find out from Ruben Amorim that his tactics is definitely not working. The 3-4-3 formation that he has been playing is not working. This is the worst Manchester United side in over 30 years. And what can be done? Is it that he's going to change his formation? And Ruben Amorim said, even the Pope, even the Pope cannot tell him to change even if the Pope calls him to change his formation, he is not going to change that pattern that he is playing. And right now, after all the criticism, Ruben Amorim is actually taking on Chelsea, defeating Chelsea halftime 2-0. That is the score. The second half just started, 2-0. And Ruben Amorim is still standing by his word. Why? And on the other hand, Chelsea this week they lost to Bayern Munich 3-1, and a lot of Chelsea fans were crying, saying a lot of things, but some said it's just because they're playing against a very good Bayern side. But this time around, they're playing against a Manchester United who are also having their own problem, but they are losing 2-0. So what is your take on this match? You can call us. Our studio lines is 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again, 0903 648 5868. You can also comment on our Facebook handle. Our Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makodi. I'll be here to read your comments here. That is live. Now, let's factor some things into perspective as we wait for your calls. Now, the Chelsea. Let's talk about Chelsea now. Let's talk about Chelsea. Chelsea. It's been. The Chelsea have a very good midfield, no doubt about that. But I don't know what is the problem in that Chelsea midfield today. The Chelsea midfield that we know can close those spaces and also make you pay for costly errors. But right now, the Chelsea midfield seems to be porous. I don't know what is happening to that Chelsea midfield. The Caicedo is actually in that field, Cole Palmer, and even Enzo. So what is happening in that Chelsea midfield? Why is Chelsea porous for them to even concede 2 goals in the first half? And if you're watching, you can call us to actually brief us what is happening. I just finished watching the first half, so you can call us and tell us what's happening in that one. The phone number is 0903 648 5868. 648. I'll take the number again, 0903 648 5868. Now, the last time Chelsea came from a 2 goals down, the last time Chelsea did a comeback from 2 goals down was against Tottenham Hotspur on December 8, 2024. Can Chelsea actually do it again? With a Manchester side that a lot of people have complained about the Manchester United defense, that defense is so poor, they can concede goals easily. Can Chelsea do it today against Manchester United? And in that match where Chelsea actually came back from 2 goals down to defeat Tottenham, Tottenham led before halftime. They were leading 2-0. Dominic Solanke scored that one, and Dejar, they scored all of those goals. There was fault for Marc Cucurella. He slipped twice and gave the ball away. But Chelsea fought back, and that time there was still a certain Jordan Sancho who pulled one back before Cole Palmer eventually helped Chelsea, and Chelsea went on to win that match. Can Chelsea do that? And there is something I feel like talking about in this match. Both sides have former players. Chelsea have one of Manchester United's players, and Manchester United have one of Chelsea player. That is former Chelsea player. That is Mason. This player. When I talk about matches like this, I'm always scared of players who had played for a particular team. That is a player playing against his former team. It's normally a difficult one because they know most of the secret of that team, and they can actually punish that team. But can this happen? The line to call is 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again, 0903 648 5868. But the match right now is the 51st minute. Manchester United with the red card, 2. Chelsea with the red card, 0. Let's just go to take some live scores result from the Italian Serie A. The Italian Serie A already finished. Bologna defeated Genoa 2-1. Verona versus Juventus, they are playing 1-1. This is the 88th minute. Later on today, Udinese will be taking on AC Milan. In the English Premier League, matches already played so far. Liverpool extended their lead on the table by defeating Everton. That one is the Merseyside derby, and there was a lot of calls that the coaches are actually complaining that most of the calls went to Liverpool's way. Liverpool is defeated Everton 2-1. Brighton played a 2-2 draw with Tottenham. That match, I was actually watching it. Brighton actually scored 2 goals. Tottenham came back from 2-0 to level that one up. Burnley also played a 1-1 draw with Nottingham Forest, while West Ham were defeated at home by Crystal Palace 2-1. Wolves were defeated at home also by Leeds 3-1. And if you're just joining us, this is SPEEDy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makodi. My name is Kuji Benjamin, and this is SPEEDy Sports. We are talking about today's fiery match going on at the Old Trafford, the Theatre of Dream. Despite Manchester United season, which a lot of people will say have been very, very poor, they are taking on Chelsea the 54th minute, and they are defeating Chelsea 2-0. 2-0. And I'm asking, can Chelsea eventually come back from this one to level things with Manchester United, or eventually win this match? I would like to hear from the Chelsea fans, or if you're even if you were in the viewing center, you can still call us and tell us what's going on. I know Chelsea fans will not call. They will not call. But I would like to hear from United fans. United fans will be, I don't know how to say, they will be all happy right now. So you can call us. The studio lines to call is 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again, 0903 648 5868. And you can also comment on our Facebook handle. The Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makodi. I'll be here to read your comments live. In the French Ligue 1, Nantes versus Rennes ended 2-2 draw. Brest versus Nice. This is the halftime. Brest is defeating Nice 2-1. Later on today, Lens will be playing Lille. While in the German's Bundesliga, a lot of the matches have already been playing. Just one match going on right now. And Hamburg versus Mainz. Mainz defeated Hamburg 4-1. Mainz defeated Augsburg. Sorry, it's not Hamburg. Augsburg 4-1. While Hamburg defeated Hensdam 2-1. Hoffenheim were thrashed by Bayern Munich 4-1. Werder Bremen were defeated by Freiburg 3-0. Right now, at the 64th minute, RB Leipzig defeating FC Cologne 3-1. Those are the live scores right now. The lines to call us again, I'll give the lines to call us again, is 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again, 0903 648 5868. And if you are just joining us, this is Speedy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makodi. Let's take some more live scores from the Italian Serie A. The Italian Serie A matches ended already. Bologna playing 2. That's the Bologna defeated Genoa 2-1. Right now, Verona versus Juve, they are playing 1-1. This is 90 plus 3 minutes. Udinese and AC Milan will be playing later on today. I think those are the matches that are currently going. So let's just pick one or two things about the Chelsea Man United teams and just update ourselves. Manchester United, despite the problems they are having, I think the one of their problems then was the absence of Matthew Cunha and Mason Mount. And in this match, they are fully fit and they are actually partaking in this match. And I think that maybe that is the difference Ruben Amorim's side is having going into this match with all his players actually fit. And while both players have they were actually declared fit to take part in this match, in a match against Manchester City, they were not available, and you can see how Manchester City actually destroyed Manchester United. But today, it's not happening because Manchester United is completely destroying Chelsea 2-0. Now, another problem I have discovered, one problem I have discovered with the Chelsea side is Chelsea have been struggling with transitioning from the defense to to the midfield, especially from the midfield to the attack. That has been Chelsea problem. In the midfield, Chelsea have a lot of quality players, but bringing it up front, I doubt the strikers they have. They are not just performing. If you look at Chelsea last matches, you discover that if a Cole Palmer is not in that match, they can't actually score a goal. So this match today, I see Manchester United frustrating that midfield and blocking those spaces between the midfield so that Chelsea cannot play, and that is what is happening. And you see that Chelsea, they have a large chunk of the possession, but they are not just going anywhere. Manchester United keep punishing Chelsea. Despite Cole Palmer's goal scoring record, he has scored 4 goals in 5 appearances against Manchester United, including a strike at Old Trafford during 2023-2024 campaign. I don't know if he will be able to add something to today's match. I think those are the basic things that Chelsea. Let's see. Okay, no. I thought I was seeing an update like Chelsea is almost scoring, but no, there is nothing like that. Okay, if you're just joining us, this is Speedy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and today we are talking Manchester United versus Chelsea, and our time is far spent. This is the 61st minute in that match, and nothing is happening. And I think this is where we're going to call the show a day. I will see you, and we'll definitely talk about this match tomorrow. A lot of you I know are actually watching this match, so you cannot actually call. But this is where we'll call the show a day. My name is Kuji Benjamin, saying have a good day and God bless your heart. See you tomorrow. Bye.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Él te jura un falso amor, es un abusador. Juega con tu corazón, sabes decir que no. ¿Cómo decirte que te quiero, que muero por tu amor? Yo no he perdido la ilusión, ni el tiempo ni la razón. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, el que trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Tu cuerpo y el mío juntitos bailando. Tu boca y la mía felices gozando. Vas moviendo la cintura, sube la temperatura. Yo te regalo mi universo, ya no lo pienses más.
As King Radio 98.5 Speed FM.